The issue of immigration has been at the forefront of US politics for decades. And as we approach the 2024 elections, it's still shaping up to be one of the most divisive and defining issues for both parties. Let's take a quick look at how Presidents Trump and Biden have handled immigration and how it's impacting the future of the country. Under Donald Trump, immigration policy was shaped by one core principle: enforcement at all costs. From day one, Trump made it very clear: the border needed to be secure. He ramped up efforts to build the infamous wall along the US-Mexico border, implementing a zero-tolerance policy that led to family separations. Trump's hardline stance on immigration was seen as a defining aspect of his presidency, and it energized his base. Then came Joe Biden, who promised a complete reversal of Trump's policies. The Biden administration worked to undo many of Trump's restrictive measures, such as the Remain in Mexico program and the travel bans. Biden's strategy focused on humanitarianism and reform. He pushed for a pathway to citizenship for undocumented immigrants, raised refugee camps, and even attempted to tackle the root cause of migration by investing in Central American economies. However, things did not go as smoothly as planned. A surge in border crossings and the rollback of Title 42 left Biden struggling to manage a historic influx of migrants. Both administrations faced fierce criticism. Under Trump, families were torn apart at the border, while Biden's handling of the border surge was seen as chaotic, especially in places like New York, where migrants camped outside hotels. The reality is clear: America cannot continue to house and feed every person fleeing violence or poverty. And voters are obviously frustrated. As we get closer to Election Day, immigration has become a make-or-break issue, with more than 60% of voters seeing it as a critical concern. Our executive editor Geeta Mohan is on ground as the race for White House culminates. Let's see what the situation is like over there.
What do you think of hotels in New York being occupied by illegal immigrants?
I don't think that the taxpayers should pay for it.
Thank you. What's your name?
Yes.
Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you.
I think that my tax dollars should be used to take care of the one on city. And I had sufferers came over from Ireland to New York. They were taken care of, or I guess when they weren't taken care of, I went through who they had been. So I'm happy that my tax dollars are part of my tax dollars are going to take care of darkness. I also think that if the city wants to solve the housing crisis, there are lots of things that they could do with. Housing was more affordable in New York. Maybe refugees might have an easier time finding out housing. They also are control.
Well, the immigration crisis is more than just a political issue. It's a reflection of America's struggle to balance compassion with practicality. Whether Trump or Biden wins, it's clear that reform is urgently needed. But will either party finally tackle it head-on, or will this be another issue kicked down the road? That's something we'll have to wait and see. Bureau Report, India Today Global.